Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dan. I am an Amazon seller. I've been doing that for over 6 years. I'm also a retired school teacher. So I started selling on Amazon, as I said, 6 years ago, and it was a part-time thing. Maybe 20 hours a month is what I put into it. I'd go shopping maybe one day a week to a couple different Walmarts or Kmarts, pick up a couple things, and when I would have about 40 or 50 items, I would send them into Amazon. FBA only. For 4 years, I did not do any merchant fulfilled. All I did was FBA. Now, I put a little bit more time into it. This is my retirement money now. And I probably work about 20, 25 hours a week. My sales, as you'll see in this video, I shoot for $16,000 in sales a month, which equates to between $4,000 and $4,500 in profit every month. Those are my goals. In today's video, I go on a road trip. Go to Maryland to visit Mom, and I stop at 6 different Ollies on my way down and on my way back up. I spend $4,300 is my spend, probably over $3,500 in profit eventually. A number of those items are long holds. I'll be holding them until fourth quarter. They got some decent toys, but I feel pretty confident that this was over $3,500 in profit. Also in this video, we have our sales recap for the month and our pro tip. So also new in this channel is I'm announcing my channel membership. So I have a channel membership that goes live today, and I'll explain more about that at the end of this video. So I hope you stick to the end and check out that channel membership information. And without any further ado, here's part 1 of my sourcing road trip. Hope you enjoy. Well, it's a beautiful Friday afternoon, 80 degrees, heading to Maryland for the weekend. Gonna stop at some Ollie's on the way and hopefully find some new stuff. That noise behind me, that's Perry giving me a farewell send-off. You right there, Perry? It's getting a little too hot for him, a little too fast. He doesn't mind the 70s. The 80s, he could do without. All right, pal. We'll see you. All right, well, we're heading into our local Ollie's. This is going to be Ollie's number 1. Stop number 1 on our road trip of Ollie's in 2 different states, maybe 3 different states. So we're going to go in. We're going to see what we can find. Anything new in there?
I didn't really get to put much out, but I can give you the inside scoop and what's in the bag.
Oh, we'll take her up on that one. Well, we're at the HBA Island, and we're taking a look at this new item. This is a Benefol Digestive Health 15 pack. We scan it, we get it for, there's an 18,000 is its sales rank. The price is pretty much a break even right now. So if we go to our profit, we'll be getting this for $7.20. We're making 60 cents. When you factor in the cost to ship it in, it's a break even. However, if we go and take a look at Keepa, we can see that it had a price close to $18. It has gone down since the market's been flooded. So there is some profit to be made here. It is a long-term hold. The expiration is February of 24. I'm not going to buy all of them. We're going to get a couple cases. I don't think I can go wrong with this. This will definitely make a couple dollars. Worst case scenario, it would be a break even. It's a good item though. We're in the HBA aisle and we're seeing a lot of caps. So it doesn't look like they've stocked this aisle in a while, but I did find this item. And this is kind of a, don't get this. Well, I'm not getting this. So it doesn't scan, but then when I take a picture of it, this comes up. Great looking item, 24,000 rank. It's a 2-pack selling for $16. We get it for $3.60. Really good. However, the description is that it is a 6-ounce. This is 4.9. So I'm not going to be getting this. So I know that there are some people that would still get this and sell it under that, that's a gamble that I'm not willing to take. You're gambling that then with your seller account, and I'm not interested in doing that. So I'm going to pass on this. We're in the toy aisle, and we've got this new Nerf. I've sold some of these before, sold out of them, and they've just got some more in. I'm selling for $29. That's a pretty good sales rank. We'll get it for $11.70, so we're making $5. And the rank was $48,000, I think, $49,000. Not bad, especially this time of year. I checked the Keepa price on it, and the Keepa price is, it has shown that it's gone into the 30s. So there's some profit here, you know, about 40–50% ROI. Not horrible. I'm gonna get a couple of them. I'm not gonna buy them all. I'll get a couple though. Well, we just finished our first Ollies. That was a $700 spend. Not bad. I got a couple things that I'm going to be selling on eBay. They didn't scan on Amazon, so they might be on Amazon. I didn't spend a lot of time, but they had some pretty good sales record on eBay, so I purchased them for eBay. One of them was a Grogu. You know how I like my Star Wars. So I got some Grogu for fourth quarter. That should be pretty good. They've got another season coming out, so I feel pretty confident with that. It's not on Amazon, but they were for sale on eBay, about 300% ROI. So we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes that doesn't necessarily hold up, but shouldn't lose money on it. It's a good item. So we're off to our next Ollie's, and that will be down in Harrisburg. We're going to the corporate headquarters where they have the giant Ollie's bobblehead. So we're going to go pay homage to Mr. Ollie himself. Well, an hour and a half later, we are at Ollie's in Harrisburg. We're gonna go say hi to the big Ollie. Let's also see what else we can find. Well, we've made it to Ollie. We're paying our respects to the man himself. Love the shirt. Now let's go find some new stuff. The largest bobblehead, Guinness Book. Cool. I'm in the Harrisburg store, and I tell you, this is just such a fantastic store. The corporate offices are right next door, so the store is always clean, it's in good shape, everything's organized, and the selection of stuff they have in this store, it really appears that they get a lot more different selections in this store than they do in other stores, because I mean, I'm only in the food aisle right now, but I see so many things in this aisle in this store that I don't see in others. For example, let's see, like this Mountain Dew. I haven't seen that in other stores. Look at all these flavors of Crystal Light, and maybe they're coming in other stores, that could be. But this Stinger, I've sold a lot of these Stinger, but this is a multi-pack. I've never seen a multi-pack. Look at all this pure protein. Now I have seen this in other stores, but not that quantity. I haven't seen this in other stores. I haven't seen that in other stores. Now, there's no profit in any of these, but there's just so many neat things. Now, this, there is profit. I just scanned that. Great rank, 22,000. Selling for 16. I will get it for $5.40. Not making great profit, I guess, because it's heavy. Making $1. I'll check it out and see what the pass look like. This is kind of maybe a winter drink. So, but again, I've never seen this sold anywhere. This Harry and David I've never seen sold anywhere. These teas, this is new. Yeah, there's just Coffee Mate. Look at this Coffee Mate. Now, I've scanned that. I can't make any money on it, but there's just so many things in this store that I don't see in other stores. Pretty cool. Well, we're in the stationery, school supply area, and just what a fantastic looking aisle. It is just so organized, so neat. Again, a lot of things I haven't seen in other stores. There's a few items that are in here that I've purchased before, but I did find one of these, this crayon melter. I will get it for $4.50 and it is selling for $26. Excellent rank. So this is a really, really good find. Amazon's on the listing. I'm not worried about that though. So this is $13. This is 300% profit, 300% ROI right here. Sure wish we could find more of these. So we'll keep an eye out for this item. Well, I just did quite the fourth quarter stock up. A lot of toys here, a lot of new toys, a lot of good toys. Pretty excited about that. Some of them I already have. I've got Saul Guerrero, already got him. I've got Chewbacca, I've got the Emperor. That's a new one. Just one though. I just got one of those. And then I've never seen this one before. The Eye Guy. I think I'm gonna have nightmares about this thing. It is scaring me. I'm putting it down now. And then I got some more Grogu's. So 2 full carts of toys. Not bad. Hey man, how you doing?
Dan, how's it going?
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah.
That's impressive. You
Yeah.
want to say hi to the YouTube world?
Hey, how's it going out there?
And I can't remember your name. I'm sorry.
I'm Steve.
Steve, this is the manager. That I know. This is Steve, the manager of the Ollie's near the corporate location. So this store is always tip top. Every time I come in here, it is just fabulous. You're doing a great job, Steve. Well, I just checked out. It was $1,000, $1,010 after the 10%, so a little over $900, $910. Not bad. Most of it fourth quarter stuff. A lot of toys. Got 4 full carts. Not bad. This George Foreman's a pretty good pickup. Some pretty good stuff. And so talking to the manager in there, Steve, what a good guy. I had only met him one other time, and that was probably 2 months ago, and he remembered meeting me and, you know, talking about what I do and the YouTube channel. Talked to him for a while. Good guy, real good guy. So packing up, calling it 7 o'clock. You know what that means? It's Impossible Burger time. I can almost smell it from here. Calling it a day. Well, it's Saturday and I'm at a Kohl's. Not one of my normal sourcing spots. I used to source at Kohl's a lot, but then I found Ollie's and that's all I've been doing. We're gonna do a little bit of sourcing, but the main reason why I'm here is, as you know, I'm in Maryland. I left my bag in Pennsylvania. So this is the only set of clothes that I have. So I guess I'm going shopping for some new clothes in Kohl's. But I'm also going to check out and see if I can find any new stuff in there. Let's see what we can find in Kohl's. So I just checked out. I spent 30 minutes, 40 minutes scanning toys and some of their clearance stuff. Nike, not one thing. Didn't get one thing. That's why I like Ollie's. All right, we're moving on with our day. So a little cut in here. So I took Mom to an Orioles game. It's been a while since I've been to an Orioles game. So we were able to get some pretty good tickets. And we went to an Orioles game. I like baseball. I like football. I like playing those sports. Not a big watcher of sports, though. And with that being said, the baseball game was pretty typical of a baseball game. It was about 2.5 hours of boredom, followed by 15 minutes of high drama and excitement. Typical baseball game. The Orioles won that game. I think it was their 5th or 6th in a row with a wild pitch in the bottom of the 10th inning, walk-off wild pitch. Win's a win. Back to the video. Well, it's Sunday, 5:30, I think. Around 5:30. I got about an hour and a half until the Ollie's closes. This will be Ollie's number 3 on my road trip. Just finished the baseball game. We got home. Mom was a little tired. I was a little thirsty for some finds. So let's go see what we can find. Well, it's just in the food aisle. I couldn't find anything there. In the pet food aisle now, and I did find this, and I found these at a couple different Ollie's. And this is the Blue Buffalo Basics. Now, when you scan it, it's selling for $44. And I will get it for $21.80, and it's selling for, again, $44. So my profit on that is about $8. So we're like 30% ROI. Not great, but it doesn't expire until 2024, June of 2024. I'm okay holding these and waiting, and letting the buyers sell out, and I'll just hold on to that. That's a good find. I'm happy with that. Well, we've got some more of this Pioneer Woman chicken and apple recipe. They expire in October. There's a good bit here. I'm good. I'm gonna pass on it, but this is a good pickup for any of you that are interested. So we're in the HBA aisle, and we have this Vaseline bonus pack. It's a 3-pack. It scans. There are 11 sellers. It is selling for $28 right now. So we would make about $8 on this. Now, almost 100% ROI. Now, the rank is 168,000. When you go into Seller Amp, that means you're selling 19 a month at its current rate. I need more than that. I don't want to buy a bunch of these and then be sitting on them or have them sit in the Amazon warehouse. So I'm going to pass on this, but this is close. If that rank was, I'd need that rank to be down around 100 for something like this. I'd like to see estimated sales over 50 a month, because then you've got some movement. But this is not a horrible item. I'm full in the basement. I'm not interested in doing a long hold on another heavy item. So I'm going to pass on this, but this isn't a horrible item. So we're in the toy aisle, and we found some more Star Wars. So Star Wars that I've already have. We've got Wrecker. We've got some of the Child. But then I found this guy, which is pretty cool. A couple dollars profit. And then we found this guy. This is selling for $18 right now. This is sweet. So we're definitely buying these. This was a good find. This is a nice looking toy. Pretty excited about this one. Ooh, look at that. Have to check that out too. Well, that was a pretty quick run through of that Ollie. Spent a little over $700 with my 10% off. 2 full carts. A lot of the dog food. So the dog food was probably close to $200 in spend just in that. And then the Star Wars. That Star Wars, that was a good find. I'm pretty excited about that. And then also, they had 2 more from this Mandalorian series. I don't have this series, so there was 2 different ones. This guy, and that one. So I'm pretty excited to have some more Grogu. Cool. We'll see how they sell at Christmas time. All right, well, that is it for Ollie's number 3 and my Sunday. Tomorrow, take my mom to the casino at Ocean City. And guess what? There's an Ollie's near there. We'll be stopping there for sure. Well, that concludes the sourcing portion of this video. And now here is your sales recap. Today is Saturday, April 29. It is almost 4 o'clock. And you can see that we have $338 in sales. Sold 18 items today. My current balance is a little over $1,300. And my next paycheck is May 8th. My sales for the month, I'm over 18,000. And what do we have? We have 2 more days, a day and a half. I think tomorrow is the end of the month. So we should be able to break 19,000, which is great because, again, my goal is 16,000. 16,000 is my goal for sales, which gives me approximately $4,000 to $5,000 in profit. So I'm real happy with that. And just an FYI, I have not adjusted any of my prices for the last 2 Saturdays. So the stuff that I'm selling has good ROI. Because when I send my shipments in, I always price my items $1 or $2 more than what the lowest price is. And with the idea that by the time it gets there, maybe my price will hit. And if not, I can adjust my prices. But I haven't adjusted any of my prices in over 2 weeks. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's some pretty good ROI. If we take a look at some of our orders, and first we'll take a look at our FBA orders. This first item here, this Frozen Sisters Anna, I purchased this about 16, 17 months ago. It was 2 summers ago that I purchased that. And my cost of goods was $9. My fees in there are about $7. So I'm making maybe, I don't know, what is that? $8 profit on that. Not bad, almost 100% ROI. This Listerine's pretty good. So this Listerine is a 3-pack. And my cost of goods on that Listerine is $11. My fees are $12, so it's a total of $23. So that is about $16 when you factor in my shipping it in Amazon. About $16 is my profit on that one. So roughly 150% ROI. Not bad. This Gleam rechargeable. I have 2 different Gleam toothbrushes. This one is the lesser of the 2 profit-wise, but still not bad. This Gleam cost me $18. The fees are $12, so that's a total of $30. So I'm getting about $5.50 in profit. Again, not great, but we'll take it. Next, we have these Bark Thins. I'm making a couple dollars here. I was able to get $1.99. So, yeah, I'm making maybe $2 or $3. Not great, but that's okay. Sold a Mando. One of the Mandalorian, one of the Baby Yodas. Sold that for $20. Again, my purchased those for $4.50. My fees are $6, so that's $9 profit. 200% ROI. This Transformer, again, this was one that I bought 2 summers ago, and I bought it for $9. So that is about, I don't know, what is that, 5, we'll say 15, 25, about $25 in profit. 300% ROI. Not bad. Let's take a look at our merchant fulfilled. And with our merchant fulfilled, this Tiger's Milk is pretty good. That has a profit of about $7, $8 to it. And I'm going to end by talking about this Oral-B. Now, I want you to take a look at that. I listed this about 2 weeks ago. I was able to pick these up. And the rank wasn't great. The rank, I'll show you in a moment, was about 150,000. And on face value, it did not look like a great item. But you know what? I see these things everywhere. I see them in the parking lots. I see them in trash cans. So I had some doubt as to whether that rank was reliable or not. So I bought a bunch of them. Now, let's take and notice, I sold, this customer bought 14 of them at that price. Not bad. Okay, so let's go back to my inventory. And I'm going to scan one of the bags. Oh, and let me do that again. So that's what it looks like. Here's the item. I sent 20 in at $18, sold out. And now I'm selling them. I just listed another 20 of them for $17. Let's click on this item. Not that many competitors. Let's take a look at sales. Notice at the top, the rank, 130,000. That is not a good rank. I have sold 40 of these for $635. Each unit cost me 90 cents. My fees are $2.50. My shipping fees, or I'm doing merchant fulfilled, so it costs me $4 to ship it to the customer. So I've got $7.50 roughly invested in this. I'm making about $9.50 on each one of those. That is 1,000% ROI on that item. This is a good item. And I have only seen this item at one Ollie's. Now there are other Oral-B floss picks, but they have the charcoal one, and the market's flooded with those. But this icy Kohl mint, I'm not seeing them anywhere. If you see them, that's a good deal. Wow, those Oral-B, that was a good find. That was a real good find, and it was a good decision. And that's going to take us into our pro tip for today. The pro tip for today has to do with sales rank. Now, without a doubt, sales rank, extremely important. If you're not buying merchandise based on sales rank, you're making a big mistake. So you really want to make sure you go and do some research with sales rank. Now, each category has a different rank. Rank means a different thing for different categories. So if you go on Google, Amazon sales rank by category, you'll get a breakdown, but 100,000 in books is very different than 100,000 in toys. So rank is really important. However, I have had a number of situations just in the last 6 months, 5 that I can think off the top of my head, where the rank was not correct. I've had items where the rank was great and I didn't sell any. And then I've had some where the rank was horrible and I can't keep them in stock. And that Oral-B is an example of that. With that Oral-B, I had a feeling. Like I said, I kept seeing these on the ground in parking lots all over the place. My kids use them. They like them. It's a popular item. I don't know what's going on with that sales rank. So I felt good about it. Plus, in the back of my head, I'm always remembering I can always return them. I've got that relationship with the Ollies. They're good. I'm not buying garbage. I'm buying good items. So they're okay taking the stuff back because then that boosts their sales. So that is your pro tip for today. All right, so now let's talk about channel membership. So I've decided to have a membership to my channel. What does that mean? It's an optional thing to join my channel. If you don't join my channel, I'm still going to produce content. But if you join the channel, it's $4.99 a month. And if you join the channel, you're going to get 3 things to start with. I plan on adding more, but I'm going to start slow, baby steps, and just see how this goes. And the 3 things that you're going to get are this. So thing one is I'm going to produce an AMA once a month. AMA stands for Ask Me Anything. Currently, I'm getting a lot of messages and text messages and comments and emails from people asking questions, and I'm responding to all of them when I get time to do that. With this membership, what I plan on doing is the questions that I get from channel members, I will make a video that will only go out to channel members, specifically giving you a long form answer to your question. Probably giving you more information than you need to know about your question. So that's thing one. Thing two. So thing two has to do with the pro tip that's currently in my videos. What I plan on doing is incorporating some of your smaller questions and comments from members into that portion of my video and making sure I give you credit for that. And so that's the second thing. The third thing is if you want to say thank you. If my videos have brought you profit, have given you inspiration through showing you my monthly recap of my sales, showing you that this can be done. This is something that is doable. One step at a time, baby steps, and you can grow this business. Or if the pro tip has saved you money or time in any way, and you want to show your appreciation, that would be thing number 3. Again, completely optional. I'm hoping that some of you will consider doing that. It'd be greatly appreciated. Got 2 sons getting ready to go off to college. Every little bit helps now. So that's what channel subscription is all about, becoming a channel member. Again, there's a lot of things that I can do with a membership channel. I can have live events. And that's something I'm interested in doing. But I want to, one step at a time, just kind of see how this goes. So I hope you'll consider joining my channel. And finally, we couldn't have a video without a Bella update. For those of you that don't know, we have a small animal rescue. We have some horses that we've rescued. We've got some dogs that we've rescued. And the dog that we've had the longest is Bella. And she's not from a traditional rescue. We actually rescued her from my nephew, who, he was just a busy guy. He was working a lot of hours, didn't have a lot of time for her. So we adopted her. And we've had her for about 8 years. Well, in November, she was hit by a UPS truck. Broke her leg in 4 different places. Had a plate. It was a mess. It was a mess. It's been a very long and arduous recovery. We went to the vet last Thursday. While we did not get a full release, Bella was told that she could go swimming. Bella loves swimming. So we're going to end this video with Bella enjoying life. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. All right, Bella. Go for a swim. Good girl. Good girl. You want a stick? You want a stick? Okay. Good girl. Yay, Bella. Yay, Bella.